In the beginning, Jack did all the talking, which was fine, because not only was Jill happy to listen, but even if she had wanted to talk, she wouldn't have been able to. So it went on, and Jack found new and interesting ways to talk to Jill, and Jill found it fine and good, and everything was great until one day Jill decided she wasn't having any more of it and stopped paying attention. So, what was Jack supposed to do? He loved Jill, he needed Jill, and he wasn't about to let her go. But if he didn't shut up for a second and let her have a say, it would all be over. He realised that he didn't even know what Jill wanted anymore. He had been talking so long. So maybe what she wanted was someone who would listen. And who makes a better listener than a friend? He suggested to her that they start over as friends. Jill liked this and said yes to Jack's offer of friendship. As a thank you, he thought it would be fun if the two of them created a memento of the occasion. Jill really liked the memento and wanted to brag about it to all of her friends, so she did. All of her friends saw it, liked it, and were amazed at how together Jack had become, and maybe he wasn't such a bad guy after all. When Jack realised that he could impress Jill and her friends and get them to listen with such a simple gesture, he started coming up with all kinds of things. He figured since he'd been doing all the talking for the last however many years, Jill was probably doing everything else, and she might like it if he lent a hand. So, he became useful. Once again, Jack's gesture did not go unnoticed. Soon he became a model for a new kind of partner in a relationship, one who realises that if you want to get, you've got to give. With things going so well, Jack thought it might be time to get physical. Maybe Jill, after all that non-talking, wanted to do a little talking herself. Jill was now head over heels back in love with Jack. He was finally getting it, and Jack realised that it's a lot more fruitful and a lot more fun to be a partner in something than just a blabbermouth. So now they don't sit around on the couch all day. They're out and about, and Jack knows the best places to go and the places to not. Jack isn't the only one that's changed his ways. Jill has made it a point to listen when Jack starts talking and give him a little of what he wants. It's not always such a bad thing. In fact, there are new ways for him to shout where it doesn't even feel like shouting at all. And Jill can always make her feelings known right there. And if they ever get bored, they can always have a quiet night in and play a game or two. Who knows where that will take them? In the beginning, Jack did all the talking. In the end, he finally learned how to listen.